world, and welcome back to the You Deserve Health, Happiness, Success, Prosperity, and Love channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Joan B. Townsend, and today we'll be exploring the concept of controlling your thoughts. Matthew chapter 9 verses 29 says to us, "According to your faith, be it unto you." What do you have faith in? What do you believe in? What thoughts do you give 60% of your energy to? What are you thinking when you're not paying attention to your thoughts? Are you aware of your subconscious thoughts? Is your subconscious mind having a full conversation without your conscious mind participating? You're driving down the street and your subconscious mind is carrying on a complete conversation without your conscious mind, and you arrive at your destination safe, but it's out of habit, not consciousness. And chances are you might be having some type of mental argument on the way to your destination because you're not aware of what you're thinking. You could be replaying a situation that happened throughout the day, and it could be something that you're giving so much energy to that even the next day, that same situation happens again. What thoughts do you go to bed thinking? And are you waking up thinking those same exact thoughts that you went to bed thinking the night before? Are those thoughts productive? And are they serving you in a positive way? Or are the thoughts releasing harmful, negative chemicals into your system, causing harm in some form, be it minor or major? Headaches, stomach aches, indigestions, hives, overeating, just to name a few symptoms. Are your thoughts controlling you? Are they dictating to you how you feel? You walk into a room and two familiar faces are sitting at a table talking and drinking coffee. You speak to them, but only one person speaks back while the other person sips from her cup of coffee. And immediately you think, why didn't she speak to me? She must not like me. And your mind goes into 10 different directions, creating all types of negative scenarios when the other person has no idea that you're even thinking such negative thoughts. Thoughts are powerful and can lead you down the wrong path, or they can elevate you to the next level of positive emotions and behaviors operating effectively in your life. If you control your thoughts, you will ultimately control your life. I started saying this about 15 years ago, but at the time, I had absolutely no idea of how to control my thoughts, especially since scientists has estimated that we think about 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. That's overwhelming just to think about it. I had to throw my hands up and I said, God, teach me how to control my thoughts. Then one day I received the message of to be intentional and on purpose. One more time, I'm going to say that. We have to be intentional and on purpose. directing our thoughts towards our greater good and the good of others. Now, if a negative thought attempts to creep in your mind while you're not paying attention, stop it immediately. Kick it out. Tell it that it no longer lives here. It's no longer needed. Get it out of your head immediately. You have to be the bouncer of your thoughts. You have to control what you're thinking. Be intentional. Be on purpose with your thoughts. Think things that are beneficial to you and to others around you. You know, Gandhi told us to be the good that we want to see in the world. Well, what in your circle of influence can you use your thoughts to think of a solution that will affect your circle of concern? Now, your circle of influence should have a positive effect on your circle of concern. Control what you are thinking. Control why you're thinking what you're thinking. Now, Philippians chapter 4, verses 8 tells us to meditate or think on particular things. So the Bible has given us instructions on what we should be thinking. So that's 60 to 80,000 thoughts that are rummaging through our minds, all willy-nilly. We have to control that, because it says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything that's praiseworthy, meditate or think on these things. So you see, it really isn't hard. We make it hard, as we do most things. But if we just simply follow those instructions, really and truly, it's not hard. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of God. I will also forget thy children. Wow. So you see, whatever you do, it does not affect just you. He says, you rejected him. He will forget your children. The sins of the father do matter. Wow. Make it your business to think on purpose. Whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate or think on those things. Now remember, to walk in your divine birthright of health, happiness, success, prosperity, and love, subscribe, click the bell, select like, and share this video. And of course, thank you so much for stopping by. And until next time, good night.